Hello, my fellow Scorpios. Thank you so much for joining me for your October through November, possibly into December reading for career, money, financial abundance, business success. Things have been really busy, guys, so hang in there with me. I try to do readings whenever I can, so they really are timeless, to be honest with you. So it really depends on what you're going through. So a lot of these energies will be either have happened or coming up sometime soon. Definitely check out your 2020 annual forecast. You'll be able to buy that on my website. The link is below, because that's also going to help you if you're ready to launch a business, if you're ready to move forward with something new in your life. Definitely the forecast has actually been pretty accurate for most people that have watched it. But let me know what your feedback on the 2020 readings if you happen to buy one. Scorpio, what's going on? What's going on for my dear Scorpio warriors for October, November, potentially December, and beyond? What do you guys need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Here we go. Knight of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Four of Wands. This is actually very positive and very beautiful. The Knight of Cups is very much a time in your past where you may have either been in a relationship or your heart was occupied by maybe a love relationship or something on a personal, intimate level. But the Knight of Cups could be either a fellow water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. But I also feel there's your energy when it comes to your career and money. You're very active, you're very intuitive, you're very guided by, your higher self, your inner wisdom. You've probably been healing your heart, expanding your heart, expanding your mind. As you can see, this knight, the knight is the ones on the horse, on that movement energy. This one happens to be on a seahorse, which is absolutely cute. The Knight of Cups is you really taking a ride within yourself at a deeper level, which is actually where Scorpios are the most comfortable, the deepest part of yourself. What is it that you are now rising from? As you can actually imagine, this person or this knight is in the water, in the ocean, in the depths of the ocean, and he is actually kind of floating upward. And this is you. You are ascending, and that totally segues into the ascension process. A lot of us are going through that. For the past couple of days, I myself have gone through part of the ascension process. Of one of the symptoms is that pressure right behind the third eye, and it's been alleviated, and I can really feel this openness within my heart, within my soul, and my mind right now. And I feel like Scorpios, this is what's happening in your career, where you are really championing yourself in a way that you haven't done before. I feel that Scorpios, as much as people think Scorpios are, well, you know what, I don't even want to even talk about that. But the thing is, there's a selfless energy, and now with the Six of Wands, you're ready to not be so selfless. And because that your message needs to go out into the world. And we all have messages, no matter what our sign is. The message needs to come out into the world. And I feel that's what you're ready to do. I feel that you're ready to come out and show yourself to the world. No longer having to be hidden, but now to be inspired and to be an inspiration to others. The Six of Wands is also success. It's about victory. It's about taking that Ace of Wands idea, the Ace of Wands new chutzpah, the Ace of Wands passion, and allowing yourself to be someone that others aspire to. And I feel that your success, just like everybody's success, is actually giving other people the chutzpah, the permission to also be just as successful. And I feel like you're probably feeling more settled, a bit more grounded with the Four of Wands. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you've decided, you know what, I'm going to take my Ace of Wands and I'm going to, create a life that's happy, joyful, prosperous, stable. Perhaps you are ready for marriage, or ready for a new commitment, or ready to renew your vows with somebody you love. The Four of Wands absolutely can be about marriage. It can be about also not only vows, but vows to yourself to always protect your heart, always protect who you are, and to not open up to just anybody. And there's nothing wrong with protecting your heart. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I think that we need to do that. And then if there's somebody worthy, okay, yeah, let's check it out, right? But no more Mr. or Mr. Nice Guy. Everybody's gonna get my love. Nope, nothing like that. So when it comes to your career, you're moving and shaking, dudes, girls. You got all these wands, 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 8 of Wands. You're definitely on a very, very passionate track. I think that a lot of your energy is beginning to come up out of the depths of your soul, right? Because of your ascension, you are releasing all of the ego, you're releasing a lot of the negative energy, you're releasing and detoxing from past energies of people's bullshit, by the way. Now, the Moon card here is you're starting to get even more downloads, right? Because now you've released a lot of the blocking energy, all of the negative energy, a lot of the heavy energy of the past that we've collected over time, that we've experienced over time. And now you are actually getting more downloads from the divine, from your higher self, from your intuition, and perhaps you are really beginning to see yourself for who you are. The Moon card often will denote deception, but also the Moon card, deception is seen through our intuition. Therefore, it's no longer deception. So that's why you're receiving a lot of downloads, really understanding that what you haven't seen before, you now can see in regards to your direction in life, your life purpose, where you're meant to do and where you're meant to go, what's going to help you create that foundation of prosperity, happiness, and a new home. You're probably moving. The 8 of Wands is, or you're thinking about moving, or you are moving, or you're moving to someplace, possibly near water, because I do see here with the Moon card all that beautiful water with the crab in it, but this is definitely a time where you're thinking about that. But you're definitely thinking about putting down roots someplace else, whether it's with your family, without your family, it does not matter. But you are definitely doing that in your career. Definitely entrepreneurial, absolutely entrepreneurial. Now, the 9 of Pentacles, and I gotta tell you, your emotional state is going to affect your career. It's going to affect your money. Your money is going to affect your emotional state and your relationships. Right? Okay, so this is kind of like, that's why I kind of need to bring up the family and marriage and all that stuff, instability. But the 9 of Pentacles is the ultimate, hey, I'm single and I have my own business and I don't need you, but you know what? If you are good to me and if you are honest with me, yeah, I'll check you out. You know, the 9 of Pentacles is somebody that is very, very independent, very, very prosperous within themselves, a tremendous sense of self-confidence, probably having their own business. I feel that this is a time where that's where you're heading. This is where you want to go. And because now you're open more, as you've released, as you've evolved, as you've awakened, and now you are now open to more downloads as far as your next direction to your prosperity, you're absolutely going, you know what can I do so I don't have to rely on other people, because other people are going to disappoint me every time. And I want to be sure that I'm going to be okay, but at the same time, be open to only love. Be open to and attract only love. And so this is not giving up on people, not giving up on life, not giving up on connections, but this is you really realizing I have a say in this. And being able to embrace the control you have and to release the control you don't have on other people, on their decisions, but you really feeling that, you know what, it's time for me to have my own business. It's time for me to really secure that job and the retirement account. Whatever this is not always about having your own business. This is also about taking care of you. You being priority. And kind of like I said, no more selflessness here. You've done that and you've been there, and you know what, it did not work out, but now this is you really making yourself the priority, and that's how you're beginning to prosper. As you can see, she's confident, she's beautiful, she's everything she's ever wanted. She's wearing beautiful clothing. She's independent. She could care less what you think about her, you know, and this could male or female, does not matter. So you're really heading into a very powerful time in your career, in your life, in your love life, in your sense of self. And even if you're coupled, you know, you are also kind of going, you know what, I've lost myself in the relationship, as a lot of us do. Scorpios, we lose ourselves in relationships because when we love, we give everything. Now it's time for to rein it all back and say, yeah, if you're going to be in a relationship with me, it's going to be fair. It's going to be one-on-one. It's going to be give and take. It's going to be reciprocal. I'm not going to give. And if you don't want to give, then you ain't the one for me. So this is also in relationships, in your career, in your jobs, in who, you know, how your boss treats you. I think this is a whole new ball of wax, people, and this is really fabulous. This is strength. This is courage. This is autonomy. This is individuality. This is beautiful. So yeah, I see money coming as you elevate. This is an elevation of you, a shift. And it's beautiful. Let's talk about what's going on with your money mindset, what's going on cerebrally for my dear Scorpios. Scorpios are also known, there you go, to overthink. We analyze and we analyze and we analyze again. And there you are doing that. You have this Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So right now you're totally focusing on your new beginning. This is the pentacle. You see the pentacle? It's round, and I like to put it like this because you could build upon a pentacle, okay? But if you put a cup there, you can't build upon a cup. It's going to crack. You can't put a sword there because the sword's not going to be able to be built upon. But the pentacle, you are creating a solid understanding of your new beginning, of your new career, of your new business, of your new ideas, of your new sense of self. The Queen of Swords could be an air sign. That would be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarian. I'm an Aquarian rising, so you probably have air in your chart. But you are definitely, you've got your sword out. Kind of like I said before, if you ain't coming straight, if you ain't coming true, if you're not going to, tap into me with truth, you're not going to tell me the truth about the job, or you're not going to tell me the truth about, how much you're going to pay, or whatever this is in your career, or even in your money. You're going to pull out your sword and say, no more. It could be about family that's been betraying you. It could be about an ex that's betrayed you. It could be about your current spouse or your current love, whatever this is, you are really focusing your mind on building a new beginning that's going to be a fortress and not just a hut, right? And so it feels very, very powerful here. You may be starting your own business. You may be starting a new career. You may be starting in a new industry. So you're focusing on getting shit done. The Chariot is this guy's not stopping for anybody. I mean, you tell him to stop, hold on, that's not the way to go. Don't leave me behind. Don't succeed too much. He's going to tell you, F you, I've got to go, right? 2 horses here. There's going to be ups and downs. And I feel like Scorpio, ups and downs, not a big deal. So you're going to keep going. Why? Well, because you've already met the depth of despair over and over again. You've been in and out of, your shadow aspect, the dark nights of the soul. I don't know how many times we go through that. We go through it over and over again. But we get our hearts ripped out over and over again, and we always stand up again. So what Spirit's saying, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your business, when it comes to your new idea, when it comes to you expanding your strategy and expanding your finances, you're well on your way. And your focus is absolutely, I'm going to strategize. I'm not going to settle. I'm tired of trying to create a life that is making everybody else happy but me. This is about you now, and this is beautiful. You're going to, the Chariot is a victory card. The 6 of Wands is a victory card. The Ace of Pentacles is all kinds of financial potential. Because you could build upon it. You could build more financial abundance. And whatever you're thinking is going to take you to that 9. You got Ace of Pentacles turns into the 9 of Pentacles. As you keep going based upon a new truth, a new information, new downloads. So it's okay to meditate. It's okay to not well, actually, you're very powerful on a very intellectual level. Now, the Queen of Swords can denote an attorney, a lawyer, somebody that's going to review your contracts, employment contracts, business contracts. But you're definitely strategizing, having a clear view of where you want to go, and you're going after it. The Chariot is also about moving, and it's a victory. So you guys, it looks like you guys are moving to a new home, finding a new home, building a new home, building a new career. What's going on with money here? October, November, December, and beyond. What does dear Scorpio need to know about money? The Hanging Man, definitely having a new perspective. Judgment card, releasing yourself from past energies. You're saving up right now. I want you to be really, it's almost like, okay, I have 4 coins. What's the most important expense And you're going to do that. You're going to prioritize your money. You're going to prioritize how you spend it, because you want to make sure you have that nest egg, and you're going to continue doing that. You're actually a pretty wise saver when it comes to money, and you're going to be very careful about how you invest it, how you give it, how you use it, how you pay for things. What are you going to pay for? What do you not need? And so this is really you building a new foundation, not only in finances but also in your home. 4 of wands, 4 of coins. You're building a new foundation for your entire life, within and outside of yourself. So that's really very powerful when it comes to money. It's almost like here with the Hangman, these are both very spiritual cards. It's like releasing yourself from self-judgment. I know that a lot of us have gone through hell and back, and financially we're needing to kind of like stop judging ourselves, because a lot of times if things have not been all that great financially, because this is your money spread, all right, we beat ourselves up. Why am I not a billionaire by now? And so now Spirit's going with the Hangman. It's like, look at this from a different perspective. Release yourself from judgment. This is, instead of you judging yourself, release judgment. Don't beat yourself up. Give yourself forgiveness when it comes to money, because I think there's sometimes when we're feeling guilty about something we've done, and a lot of times we feel guilty about things that we have no business feeling guilty about. And the other person probably doesn't know what you're talking about anyway. So release yourself from the guilt. I think a lot of you who have not forgiven yourself yet, and you're going to realize that maybe there's something you're still holding on to, you're feeling guilty, or you did something and you feel it might not have been right. Forgive yourself for it, because when we judge ourselves so strongly, we actually do repel money, because, right, our guilt is an energy of not worthiness, right, not deserving. So that's why forgiveness of yourself is really important. Now, a lot of times resentments that we have about other people, just know justice is going to be done. However justice is going to be done, it's either going to be by karma, or it's going to be on whatever that is. Taking revenge is, of course, a waste of time. But at the same time, what needs to be done is releasing the anger towards other people too. Now, forgiveness is not saying that, oh, it's really cool that you betrayed me and ripped my heart out. It's just fine. No, that's not what forgiveness is. It's also forgiving yourself, not judging yourself, but also releasing the heavy energy and resentment of other people because of what they've done. And there's plenty of people that we need to release out of our energy. But if we continue being resentful, then they're still in our energy. They're still holding us back. They still have that heavy, any resentment is a heavy energy, therefore it becomes an energetic block to prosperity, happiness, and joy. Okay? And this is totally about releasing judgment of others, judgment of yourself. Doesn't mean that what they did is okay. It's never going to be okay. But if we allow the past to affect us because of what somebody else did, and it stops our prosperity, then screw that. No, that's when we have to release the resentment and the judgment and the guilt, and really see things from a new perspective. I cannot change what they did. The past is done. I'm releasing myself from self-judgment, and I'm going to allow myself to let go of the anger that I have, and I'm going to see things from a new perspective, because I do want prosperity. I do deserve prosperity, and I no longer want to stop prosperity from coming in. Therefore, I am going to begin the process of forgiveness. I'm going to begin the process of letting go of those things I cannot change. And I'm going to stop judging myself and others, and I'm going to move on. And that's why this is a 4. You're building a new understanding of your worthiness. Because a lot of people, where's the money, Jade? You say there's money. Well, how are you judging yourself? How are you judging yourself for, not having that job yet? And a lot of times, because we don't have a job, we don't feel really good about ourselves. Therefore, what do? What happens? That we focus on not having enough. We focus on not worthy. We focus on, because we don't have money, we don't feel we're worthy of money, right? And so that's where we need to kind of catch ourselves with this awareness. And that's what you've done here. You've gone through the deepest part of your soul, where the healing has happened, and now you're releasing it. So now you're building a new foundation of money coming in. Okay, so this is either you've done it, or you're in a process of doing it, or you're going to be doing it soon. Okay, so but it's definitely this new. You see that pentacle? How are you going to use that pentacle? What is that pentacle? Is that pentacle something that is going to thrive? Is it scalable? Is it expandable? Or, you know, so I mean, you kind of are on that beautiful path of your money sector, but also building something from scratch. So let me go ahead and, I know this is going long, guys. Let me go ahead and ask for some messages here. What's the most important advice for my Scorpio? Did you guys see that? Okay, all right. Oh wow, there's a lot here, but this one definitely this flipped over, and I saw that guy's face when it so I'm gonna pull it. Advice. You got the Nine of Pentacles, and you got the Nine of Cups. Nines are right before the tens. You are so close to your prosperity and your joy. You're so close to that shift, to that next level of yourself, next level of prosperity, next level of happiness, and next level of higher awareness, next level to, it's almost like spiritual growth is about elevating higher than the mundane in this physical realm. And it doesn't mean that you don't prosper, because it is a physical energy, but it does mean that the things that used to piss you off don't piss you off anymore, because other people's bullshit is no longer noticeable by you, because you are now at a higher level of knowing that life is more than just people's petty bullshit. You don't have that energy. So that's what elevating is. And that's why these are nines. Number 9 is close to the 10, because 10 is now you've released it. So here you're actually quite prosperous, happy, and joyful, and Spirit's saying, hey, love what you do what you love. The 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment, and that means your dreams coming true. So what else does this 9 of Cups mean? The 9 of Cups means, in order for your wishes to come true, you have to know what you want. And as a spiritual mentor and coach, one of the hardest things for people to see is what they want. Because it's almost like a fear-based routine of that subconscious block of, well, I've been disappointed so much in my life that I might as well not dream big ever again. And that's really what happens. So Spirit's saying, hey, cut it out. Let's focus on what you want. What are your dreams? What is it that's going to make you happy? Envision it. Is it a little cottage by the lake? Is it, running a business that you love on the internet where you don't have to deal with people that much? Or is it about you being married and having a beautiful relationship that you guys communicate and you guys own a business together? Whatever this is, it's time. And that part of the advice is know what you want so that you can fulfill those dreams. But then you're also going to have to say, you know what, and I can have it. I am worthy of it. And that's where this whole process of the money comes in, right? So what else does Spirit? I'm going to go through all. You have a lot of options. There's going to be a little confusion going on here when it comes to what you want to do, right? Because you go from a 7, you got the 9 of Cups, you have the 7 of Cups. Well, what is it that makes me happy? Well, I can do that, I can do that, maybe I could do that. And so a lot of times it's how are you gonna get to where you want to go. That means the vehicle. That means how are you gonna make the money to do it. It's gonna be a little confusing. And then you meet the love of your life with the soulmate card of the 2 of Cups. But it really is, as you have seen, you reaching into the depths of who you are, the divine guidance that you are beginning to get, the downloads you're receiving. You will be guided to exactly what you're meant to do with the 2 of Cups here. You may even decide to take on a partner, but you'll notice here the advice has to do with all cups. All right, 2 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups. So come face to face with who you truly are, and then you'll be able to come face to face with what you truly want. But you have to accept that deepest, most beautiful part of yourself without judging yourself, that's why this is a judgment card. No more judgment about why am I not a millionaire by now? That kind of thing. It's almost like cut it out. Love yourself. Love the one you're with. If you're coupled. But the 2 of Cups really is, if you're coupled, if you're coupled, awesome. You guys work together, love each other, build each other up, support each other. If you're currently single, and the 9 of Coins actually does denote, single, you're going to really actually meet your soulmate here coming up soon. So, but it's also about you coming out of confusion and coming face to face with, your new job, your new career, your new business, but also you gotta really face the fact that you are a wonderful, loving, prosperous being, and you do deserve prosperity. And I think a lot of that is going to build. Well, there you are again. Okay, so this is you as the Queen of Cups. You come up as the King of the Knight of Cups over here in the past, and now you're a queen. Okay, whether you're a man or a woman, the queen is somebody who is a leader, who is a loving being, who is emotionally mature. Somebody that has that Ace of Cups that can offer somebody new, whether it's in love or you filling your own cup in your new career. Maybe you do take on a partner in your career or your business, right? Queen of Cups is just knowing what you want and what you want to fill your cup with. So you are definitely doing you, boo, and this is beautiful. You're nurturing yourself and your intuition. So that's beautiful. That's awesome. Well, we have the 4 of Wands once again, and the 4 of Wands does tell me you guys are buying a new home, living in a new home, getting married, maybe you're renewing your vows. 4 of Wands is celebratory. It once again is foundational. You're creating and you're building a new foundation in your life, a new way of seeing life, a new way of making money, a new way of earning money, a new perspective on your current job, a new perspective on your possibilities. So you are definitely very much on fire. You're very excited about building, about, stabilizing your income, stabilizing your life. The 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is very much, as you can see here, you are the Queen of Swords here. Whether you're a man or woman does not matter. You are wielding your sword of truth, and there it is. The 5 of Swords is you wielding your sword of truth. Now, a lot of people have a lot of different definitions for the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords, sometimes, and I hear it a lot, is it denotes an empty victory. In this card, I do not see an empty victory. I see victorious. That's what I see. Where you realize all these people have been bullshitting you and telling you lies, and you're saying, nope, I know what the truth is. I know you've been full of shit, and I'm moving on. I'm taking my Ace of Swords, and I'm cutting you free because I don't need your negative energy. So I feel here there's a huge shift right now, especially with the karma energies and especially with Ascension, where our eyes are wide open, baby, wide open now, because we have gone through tremendous healing and tremendous ascension, that now the downloads are letting us know who to walk away from. And even our mindset is changing, okay? Our focus, building something from scratch that is solid, that's real, building a new business, building a new career, getting that promotion, going after that job. So if you applied for a job, you're probably going to get it, but you're also going to qualify it, okay? So here with the 5 of Swords, which is the last card in the deck, part of the advice is if you don't trust them, get away from them. You know your truth, live your truth. If they're not going to be in their integrity, if the business if the business is evil, don't go and get a job at that company, okay? Live in your integrity, and no matter what anybody says, oh yeah, you could just fudge on that a little bit, it's okay. No, don't do that. That's not what Scorpios do. So this is an obvious foregone conclusion for Scorpio. If we don't trust you, there's going to be a reason. Because Scorpio has an innate desire to believe in people. Even though we have 2,500 swords coming out of our back, we still would rather love than hate. But this is a time where now it's time to protect your heart and see the truth, live your truth, because that's the only way you're going to prosper, is by living your truth and getting away from negative people, people's bullshit, people trying to get you to do things, people stealing your money, betraying you, whatever this is, right? And it's also going, you know what? I know the truth now. Now I understand something. Now I've learned something. You know what? Now I have some wisdom here. So you guys, you know, say hi to Mary. Say hi to Billy Bob. I'm going to go take off. Have a nice life. You know, see ya. Right? And so that is actually a beautiful energy, because as the Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups, this is you bringing both your intellectual prowess and your higher self together and being in alignment with the exact same purpose. And that's why all this prosperity can happen. Because when we say, let's be in balance, let's be in alignment with what we want, it's also talking about your subconscious and your conscious mind both wanting the same exact thing. And that's why a lot of times we don't know what's stopping us, because it's our subconscious stopping us. Because we take action based upon what our subconscious knows, believes, and wants. Therefore, here, you're in alignment with knowing what you want, knowing what you're worthy of, knowing what you want to build. And when you've got that, girl, you got everything, okay? So Scorpios, you know, October, November, December, I mean, we're revving up for 2020. Definitely check out buying the general reading for 2020's forecast. It's going to help you a great deal. It's 6 months forecasting for you. Last card. Three of Swords. Okay. I am looking for a card here. So the Three of Swords is almost like a foregone conclusion looking at it. And it's, you remember I said we have like, I don't know how many swords we have in our back. People take our kindness for weakness, and this is us healing from it. This is you healing from all of the pain, all of the darkness, all of the betrayal. And know that no matter who we are, no matter what our sign is, we're always healing. And it's a process of humanity. It's a process of evolution. So we're healing from our own, sometimes some of these swords are our own swords, right? So it's almost like we beat ourselves up for trusting people. Beat ourselves up for trusting the wrong people. Beat ourselves up for having to heal. Beat ourselves up because we're not healed yet. It's almost like this is time where you have to realize, I'm still worthy of love. I'm still worthy of prosperity. I still know who I am. Even though I'm healing, it's okay. You know, and not judge yourself for it, because it is part of, also, it's also going to help you build your foundation, your prosperous foundation, your happiness, your joy, as you continue to evolve. And then you will evolve out of that heavy energy of feeling so much pain and feeling so betrayed. Because you're now expressing it. You're facing the pain. You're facing the healing. You're facing the understanding that this is just a part of that human process of evolution. And that's what's happening here with the Hangman when it comes to money. You know, your new perspective is, just because I'm healing, just because I'm hurting, doesn't mean that I'm not worthy. And that's what the Hangman is telling you. See things from a new perspective. And know that it is part of your evolution, so that you can awaken to who you are, which is beautiful, prosperous, joyful, smart, intelligent, capable, and oh so worthy. And I think that's what pain is for, because it forces us to not only try to heal from the pain, but that healing also elevates us to who we are. That's greater than before. Because you're catching up to you, so you could be in alignment with who you are today. Okay? I know. So, if you're looking for a job, you're probably going to get it. Don't stop beating yourself up. Love who you are. Look in the mirror and say, hey, baby, I love you. And then know that you're coming face to face with parts of yourself that you absolutely adore. and allow yourself to continue building that foundation, because your Ace of Pentacles is a new job, a new career, a new business. It's going to grow from an Ace of Pentacles to a Four of Pentacles, all the way up to the Nine of Pentacles. So it is a beautiful journey, and by the time you hit 2020, you're going to probably see a lot of activity. The Five of Wands is a bit of that internal conflict. Should I move forward? Should I not move forward? Am I on the right track? This also could be people vying for your attention. This could be more than one job opportunity. People are watching you and seeing you for what you can offer, and there may be a lot of demand for your services or your business or your job search here. So I can keep going, but the fives are definitely you know, those learning curves that we go through, so that we can stand in our truth, stand in our feelings and intuition, and heal from it. So you're definitely going, you're rising out of a time, and you are less and less are you going to have internal conflict, as long as you live your truth. And then other people's drama, see ya. I'm moving on. I've got a beautiful life to live. I have beautiful prosperity to create, you know, but it's getting away from drama and other people's BS, because you have this new beautiful beginning that you're creating. It's not just going, here you go. No, you're going to create this new beginning, because you're so doggone powerful, guys. So I love you. I believe in you. Let me know if this resonates for you, and what your new beginning is. There's a new job that you're looking for, a new career that you're manifesting, whatever this is. Let me know in the comment section. And if you want to enter into the free giveaway, October 1st, I will announce the winner. So if you're watching this before October 1st, you can still enter into the free giveaways. Okay, guys, I love you. I believe in you, and I will talk to you later. Namaste, dear one. Namaste.